The world has in the recent past experienced 3 industrial revolutions, and the 4th is beginning to take shape. However, unlike the past revolutions that Africa missed out on, Dr. Bitanga Ndemo, chair of the Blockchain Technology and Artificial Intelligence Task Force, says all factors are in favor of Africa to take advantage of the 4th industrial revolution.
The average age for an African in Kenya or in some other countries is 18. Those are the most. 75% of the youth are below 35. If you go to Europe, the average age is 50. There is no people at that bottom to be able to do this. And that's why we say it favors Africa. We have the problems, we can create the solutions, we have the young people, they have good education. All we need to do is to urge the young people. Most of the southern countries, southern hemisphere, have a lot of young people to do these things and be able to benefit like the northern hemisphere benefited during the first, second, and the third industrial revolution.
Mechanoid. Motion control.
While the rest of the continent still lags behind, Kenya is doing pretty well for itself. With the task force already in operation, Dr. Bitanga says some of the recommendations include leveraging blockchain technology and artificial intelligence to improve productivity in the country.
We have made steps because we have completed the plan on how it's going to be implemented, and the minister should launch it any time. What we have, the recommendations we're making is that we must use it to improve on productivity in government, especially the services in government. We have talked about how to improve on productivity, especially the farming. We have made recommendations around how to improve food security, how to track and trace food from source to the table. These are things we must be concerned. How to track medicine from source to the time you get to use the medication, because we have multiple counterfeits around, and that's what we want to deal with.
Contrary to the popular opinion that technology will take away jobs, organizations are leveraging the power of technology to conquer the world markets, create jobs, and make profits.
Uber does not own a vehicle, even one. Yeah? But they make a lot of money. Why? They are leveraging technology and creating jobs locally here, people who are buying their own vehicles and doing that. The largest media company, Facebook, does not create content, but they have leveraged technology to do that. Yeah? The largest provider of hotel rooms, Airbnb, has no real estate, not one. Yeah? They have leveraged technology. The largest retailer, Alibaba, does not even own 1 pen in inventory. They have created these networks. This is what is happening. We should also be thinking, because there's a new concept called distributed manufacturing. This distributed manufacturing is coming because of managerization of production plants. Why then don't we use it and have the largest manufacturer without owning a factory, by having youth own these factories where the customers are? Every county should have a production plant for soap. Why should it be centralized here in Nairobi and then bringing hundreds and thousands of youth to Nairobi who have no jobs? We can redistribute them across the country. We deal with issues like rural-urban migration by creating those factories which leverage on technology.
However, the jobs that come with the 4th industrial revolution will require a human resource capital with the technical know-how. Dr. Fernando Wangila, ICT Director NTSA, noted that the government needs to find ways of uplifting and empowering the youth in the industrial revolution.
We all need to support them in different ways, financially,
first, because in this fourth industrial revolution, you need some little finances to do what you have to do, especially all these things are IoT related, that's Internet of Things sector. I will also like the government to look at the older regulations and policies that are around to help the youths, because these regulations should be enabling and they should simulate the youths to do what they have to do. Sometimes they might be doing some innovation that is out of the law, yet it's not a very bad innovation, so they need to be empowered. For example, the laws on drones, the youths who use drones for different type of things in agriculture, mapping of farms, in transport, enforcement using drones. So we need to create laws that will empower the youth to use such things. The youths and the universities try to change the curriculum to fit the fourth industrial revolution, because if we go teaching the old traditional courses, then we might not be bringing up a workforce for the future.
Education cannot be downplayed in the fourth industrial revolution, as the youth must be equipped with the technical know-how. To this end, Samira Mirajin, Swift Robotics EAC Regional Director, pointed out the need for schools to be set up to train on emerging technologies.
If you look at today, the education that everyone is receiving is the wrong education. You cannot have a degree and you'll still stay hungry. Now is hands-on. Our education system has failed. And that is why the fourth industrial revolution is going to create those opportunities. You don't need to go to the universities anymore. In fact, the students that are in universities today, we are partners with a lot of knowledge partners like the University of Nairobi, Daystar, Strathmore, and USIU. They are going to agree with us that all the people, the students that are taking courses today, in the next 2 years, those courses they'll be completing will not even exist. That's why the education that we want to give them is to create hands-on, to come out and embrace all the emerging technologies that are being offered to us.
With such conversations being carried out every day on the place of industrial revolution in the country, if the country fails to leverage on the benefits of industrial revolution, then we will only have ourselves to blame.